Hey, how we doing, guys? Welcome in, back with another video. Red Deku showing his prowess today, playing with Pink and Sturdy Septet, two guys I love to play with, very great players. You guys probably, if you play a lot of ranked, you probably know these two. You either love to play with them, or you're mad that you have to play against them. They're crazy good. And yeah, we make a fun few games here in this video, so hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Very strong comp there of All Might, Deku, and Ida. Absolutely. Again, where you going, buddy? And then this guy running over like he's about to do something. Yeah, very strong comp. All Might's always been very strong. AFO, like it goes either way. I think if the team supports AFO or knows how to do or capitalize rather off of his stuff, then AFO is another huge problem for people. Why was I talking about All for One again? I don't know. Lost my train of thought already. But yeah, very, very, very strong comp. Yeah, even look at the way that Momo had no. That's why you should always go in corners when you're like trying to get a sneaky heal off. That Blair Witch Project vibe, if you know what I'm talking about. Just face the corner, try not to get anyone's way. And if someone is like going around a corner as quickly as they were, not as tight as they would feel like they'd need to, they can come and just run straight past you. My poor guy. What's a popular anime you've never gotten into? For me, it's Naruto. I know a lot of you guys that watch me probably are massive Naruto fans, but yeah, I don't know, I've just never really, I don't know, I just never really liked it. I never thought it was, something, that good. Or at least something not for me. At least something not for me. I gave it like 4 or 5 seasons when I did give it a go. But yeah. This is also one I watch, but this is one I think is not as good as everyone makes it out to be, even though I watch it. Jujutsu Kaisen. Now, some people are going to get on my case about that one. And you know what? Fair enough. Like I said, it's all opinion at the end of the day, but I don't know. Again, I watch JJK. I just don't think it's as good as everyone else seems to think it is. That's the only thing with me and JJK. I watch it. I think it's alright. I've kept up with it. I just don't know. It's like, I feel like everyone thinks it's like a 10 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10, and I'm the only one that thinks it's like a 7 out of 10 or something. That poor Denki, he was doing everything he possibly could to try and get out of that zone. But I was like, nah, man. You made your bed. Now lay in it. Your turn to get stunned. Yeah. Get frazzled out there, buddy. There are some characters that when people are playing them, even though you know that those people are probably nice guys, right? That Denki is probably a nice guy. If you spoke to him, he's probably a nice guy. But there are just some characters that when people play them, you cannot feel sympathy for them. I think Denki is one of them, just because everyone knows what it's like to be zapped to a standstill, by a Denki, like you've just stared into the eyes of, the angels of death in Doctor Who, the weeping angels of Doctor Who, where you get turned to stone. That's what it feels like, and you just have to watch them finger blast you. Pause. Pause. Hold on. You have to watch them. You have to watch them shoot you with their finger gun with electricity. Got to be very specific from now on. As your health just, disintegrates before your very eyes. So yeah, there are some characters just purely by the way they operate, you cannot, show any pity for them. Even after all of this time, I still am not that used to using Deku's beta like when standing. I normally use this beta when in the air. Because I'd never really main characters that have a strong auto-tracking move on them. So, you know, like Momo, when I used to main her all the time, no strong auto-tracking move. Plays Bakugo, no strong auto-tracking move. Yeah, so all my mains, as in like mains, have never really been, you know, auto-tracking moves. I mained All for One for a good period as well. No auto-tracking moves. So when I play with Deku, when I use his beta, I always use it from the air, which you have to basically aim yourself, you know, because you're putting it straight downward more or less. But when you stand on the ground and you use it, it kind of magnetically tries to locate the closest enemy, which is really good and really useful. But most of the time, I just don't use it because I'm just not used to always playing people that have a magnetic option like that. You know, I feel like if you played a lot of Ida, and then you switch to Red Deku, you'd probably hit loads of floor betas immediately. But when you don't, you kind of have to tell your mind, hey, this is something you can do. And your brain's like, no, it's not. You went, no, really, it is. Nah, no, trust me, it is. Nah, you know, you just have to convince yourself. So whenever I do the ground beta, I really need to think about doing it. Because typically I'm gonna, even if they're right next to me, I'm gonna jump in the air and then I'm gonna press beta. All I should be doing is pressing beta on its own. So if you guys play Red Deku and you're having the same problem as me, all you have to do is just force yourself into it. You know, so if someone's relatively close to you, you don't need to jump and then beta. Just beta straight out. Again, unless there's a specific reason for doing the jump. You know, or you're from high above. Damn, that dude thought he was playing Infamous. He was putting out so much electricity on me. Yeah, 7 KOs, 6 assists in ranked. Absolutely flying through this. Absolutely flying through this, you know. Just me, Pink, and Septet just cleaning up after one another. Cleaning up after one another. Don't even need to talk about it. We just do it. You know, that Mirio beta does a hell of a lot of damage. I've been realizing that lately when I've been having it done on me. Those both would have been hits if that move went far enough, but it doesn't. Not that I want it to. Just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. Those would have both been hits, but it just didn't go far enough. Okay, that was purely just game knowledge. I'm like, yeah, if you're gonna be anywhere from the way you ran to where you ran, you're gonna be there. And there you have it. Was it 16? No, 17. 17 KA. Crazy stuff. 17 KA. Ha ha ha. That's an awesome loading screen, man. Yeah, 8 KOs. Yeah, total team KOs 20. So yeah, between us we got 20 people out. That's 8 plus 9, 17. Yep, pretty good game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that match. Absolute terrorized, or terrorization rather, of the lobby with Deku there. And of course, Septet and Pink did fabulous on their own behalf too. Game 2 for you guys to enjoy. But yeah, the new My Hero season, it's been really good so far. You know, the show. Oh yeah, you see what? You can scroll back if you want. But that's what I was talking about. Do you see how good the tracking was on that beta? You know, it just roly-polied in the air and kicked him on the head, you know? That's what I'm talking about, you know, the tracking on that beta when you do it from standing. Not from the air, but just from standing. It's, yeah, it's definitely worth, you know, getting into your head that it's something you can do. See, like, when you do it there, like the way I did you see I jumped before I did it? And it just kind of just went right in front of me. So it didn't have that, that same like attempt of magnetic pull to it. So yeah, once you play as Red Deku and you like find out the difference between when you should jump and do your beta, some is obviously way more obvious than others, you know, when you should be doing it. And then sometimes you'll know, and then when you'll know like when it's time to do the standing one, you know, you're gonna be way better for it. When an Aizawa has dedicated himself to annoying you about something, it's one of the most frustrating things in this game. When an Aizawa in particular has made it his effort, I'm gonna get in your way. That is one of the most frustrating things. Oh, Ida. I don't know why some people do that. I don't know why some people do that. But yeah, if it isn't clear already, you know, these games are already pre-recorded. Just getting these out for you before I do some night work. So it's easier for me to give you these kind of matches where they're already done. I don't know if you guys are the same. Do you guys like to play video games before you go to work? Say you have a shift that starts at 2 PM or 3 PM, or maybe you start later in the evening, maybe you start at 7 PM, maybe you're like me, you start, you know, at like 11ish PM. When you have time to do things at home for like a good, you know, selection of hours before you work that day, do you like to play games on that day? Because, you know what, if I'm being completely honest with you guys, if I'm going to work, I don't like playing games before I go to work. You almost, in my mind, there's two things as to why. The first one is I feel like playing games makes me tired. That's why I never really play games, you know, multiplayer games in with like 3 or 4 hours in a row or more. I just don't really have it in me anymore. It's just so tiring. Like, and when I say tiring, I mean, like not mentally, yeah, but physically, my eyes, I feel more tired in my eyes throughout the day after I've played games. So that's one thing, you know, I want to be not as tired for work when I do eventually have to go. And then the second one is because I feel like if I play games before I go to work, when I do go to work is going to feel even more boring because I have a direct comparison in the exact same day of doing something fun before it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was having so much fun earlier playing games. Now, a few hours later, I'm here doing work. And that work now feels even, you know, more worky because I know the fresh feeling of having played video games before that. So yeah, with me, I just do not like to play video games before I need to go to work a shift on the same day. It's not to say that I've never done it. I have done it, and I will continue to do it at certain times in my life. But if I have like a choice, if my brain is, you know, dedicated to sticking with what I believe, you know, then I won't typically play games on a day that I'm gonna go to work later. I think it's different if you work early and then you play games when you come home. Like, that's way different. You know, that makes you feel like you've earned, you know, being able to play games and you get to wind down now and blah, blah, blah. Like, it's way different because you know you're not going to work anymore that day. But the other way around, yes. I don't know, I find it hard to want to do that. And if you don't go to work, then you don't have to worry about it. So, you know, good for you, I guess. You know, good for you, I guess. Man, that Shigaraki, he was rolling around so much. He not only got knocked out, but he had vertigo by the end of it. Don't worry, Ida, I got you. There's two types of quick res players when it comes to the carry one. So there's All Might, Ida, and Deku. There's two types of quick reses. There's the type where they will pick you up and they will run for ages going through a journey of twists and turns until they find the most precise, safest, most serene, tranquil area to lay you down gracefully. Here, I've gotten you up. Relax, take your time, heal up, do what you need to do. It's safe here, and when you're ready, come back to the match. And then there's the second type, my type, when I pick you up, and as soon as I have the first opportunity to drop you somewhere, even if it's in the middle of a war zone where bullets are going over your head and explosions are happening left and right, and all you've got for cover is like a tiny little bit of scrap metal that's sticking up from the ground, I'm gonna throw you on the ground. Get the fuck up. We got action to do. We need you in the fight now. Get up. That's the other type of quick carry res. There's only two types, and those are the two types. I'm number 2. I'm gonna pick you up, and as soon as I got a chance to fucking John Cena attitude adjustment you down onto the ground, that's what I'm doing. I'm like, I ain't wasting no time running away from this fight. You can sort yourself out. Especially if it's like an Ida. If it's an Ida, you know, someone like an Ida, someone like a Bakugo and All Might, I'm like, I know you've got the mobility to get out of this spot I've laid you down in. So I don't want to hear no excuses. If it's like an Ibarra, maybe I won't drop them like that. Maybe. Maybe I won't drop them like that. It's a big maybe. I might just drop them like that anyway. I'm like, you decided this. You chose this character. Deal with it. But, yeah, those are the two types of quick carry rezzers. So I want to know in the comments which type are you? Because when it comes to like the Cementos and the Ibarra and the Froppy, like that's just an instant res on the spot really. So you can't really have that same kind of thing. They just get you up right there and then. So it's not really like they have a choice to do it. They just have to. But with the carry ones, when it's me, I'm like, pick you up. Yeah, you got a pulse. Get back in the game. And they're coughing, wheezing, like gasping for air. They're like, you dropping me here? I'm like, yeah, I'm dropping you here. Go find your own little corner of the world to heal in. I'm busy. I got things to do. What you want me to do? Carry around all map? No way. You can't do it. I'm playing over here, man. Get yourself back in the game. I feel like with that Aizawa, I feel like a player knows when they plus ultra and you stand there looking at them waiting for their iframes of it to run out. That's when they know, yeah, you're done. There's that plus ultra that is not gonna save you at all. When people are waiting right in front of your face for your plus ultra to run out of its iframes, that's when you know that person is not afraid. And yeah, I think that Aizawa realized it there. We were not afraid of him. There goes that twice out of the way, and then whatever that was. Ida having a fit. Are you happy with yourself, Ida? Are you happy with yourself? I know it wasn't really like necessary in that situation. Look at the way I'm carrying this guy. But yeah, sometimes with things like that, with Cementos's towers, with Deku's like debris that he brings up, Red Deku, when they crumble, even though they're not protecting you, they're still covering your body. So that could give you like an idea to maybe like keep your ground. And if you only have like 2 seconds left on healing something, you may as well just like stick it out because they can't see you. But it's still, they still might shoot through it, but it's a risk you may want to take if you feel like you need that heal, you know, bad enough. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. That's gonna be it from the commentary side of it. I think we'll chuck another game at the end just for the thrills. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, leave a comment. Thanks for being here. Again, I know the next game is no commentary, but just let it play out in the background anyway. You know, just maybe lower the sound or mute the tab and then go about, do whatever you have to do. and let the video finish out. That way the watch time is increased, and then the video gets recommended more because of it. So if you could do that, thank you very much. If not, well, you know, sucks to be me, I guess. But yeah, see you on the next one.
突破口を回復アイテムを回してくれないか。空中でも勝ち取れ。当てる。耐える。突破口をまだ危ない。揺れる。やっ嘘いけ。どけ。エリア変動完了だ。よし、ここでしてやるよ。ごめん。死骸を思い知らせ。チームだ。この三つどもえのバトルを制するのは一体どいつだ。レベルアップ。エリア変動30秒前。繰り返す。エリア変動30秒前。許さない。勝ち取れ。みんなお待ちかね。アイテムボックスが出現だ。よし、レベルアップ。頑張れる。エルフレイムたるゆえんを見せつけてやる。やっせやれる。全員セーフエリアに入っています。よかった。全体通信、敵を発見した。やれる。突破口をはい。力強く。まずいわ。ゲームセット。お前のことを最高のヒーローだぜ。全力だ。こちらで対処するよ。